I hope it's going. Hello, hello. Okay, it's going. Hey, y'all, what's going on? Listen, this is my video for today, and it's about the American Horror Story Freak Show. But I don't know what the fuck was going on the shit. It was all over the place. And I just feel let down after reading the shit that the writer wrote and how it was going to be so scandalous, had never been done. What a motherfucking thing on there that had never been done other than just the freak show shit in general. So this is not going to be a long video because I'm still fucking confused, and I got on Twitter later after it went off because I had to sit still and look, and then I tried to rewatch it again when it came on, but it didn't make it no better for me. It's just as simple as that. Okay. Apparently we're going back and forth. Now, I don't know what to say. Fuck. It was just all over the fucking place. At one point, you had them getting ready to do the show, ever since the Pussy Hand Band, he then became a hero on this and that and other. But he's kind of scared to go out, and y'all, this is not going to be in the order in which it went. And he is kind of feeling some kind of way about going to do that. So he goes in there with Angela Bassett, the three-titted hermaphrodite, which turned out to be really a woman and just kind of had more shit going on, estrogen, which popped out the third titty, and apparently she just has a huge clitoris. Okay. They in there talking and shit, lipskins and this and that and the third. And then next thing you know, he's gazing and she's gazing and they kissing, and I'm like, what the fuck exactly, baby? Because I'm not understanding what the hell is going on. So then she said, make me feel something. So they getting ready to get in the throes, and I'm like, well, girl, you married to his daddy, but she don't know that, I don't think. Okay, so just as he was bringing the claws out, the pussy hands, and giving her a good hoo-ha, he wanted to give her a hoo-ha, and next thing you know, she starts screaming, his claw come out, and it's full of blood, and I'm like, oh, Lord. Is it that she's a hermaphrodite, and she's been with the husband and fucking him with the dick that she thought she had? Okay. So she runs out, and he's trying to get her help and shit. They gonna get up to the hospital. Turns out the bearded bitch, the mama of him, who was married to her husband, goes to the hospital with her in good faith. She goes and sits in the doctor, and she want to get all shy and bashful and shit. Girl, please. You in a freak show with three titties, a long ass clitoris, and God knows what else, okay? The doctor goes to check, and she apparently ain't never had the shit, the pep smear shit. And she kind of gets upset, but the bearded bitch is there, and and she walks her through, and the doctor said, well, really, you are all woman. Period, y'all. You are a woman, and you was pregnant with a baby, you miscarriage, but you can, and this and that and other. She said, well, what about my dick? Well, honey, he said that's when she found out she had a large clitoris, so she gonna get this shit done. Meanwhile, let me flip back now. Y'all know I didn't mention last week about how they killed Patty off and all the shade and shit, which I'm hoping that some kind of way she get metaphysical and come up out that garden as a bush and read the fuck out, not read, but fuck that little son of a bitch up and his cockeyed mammy. Let's move forward. So he done killed Patty. The mama done went in and screamed. He tried to lie, and then she was like, don't. And he had to say, well, she was saying terrible shit to me. She said, get out of my face. I don't want to see you no more today. Bitch, girl, the woman is dead on the ground. Are you kidding me? Just get out of my face. Go sit in the corner somewhere. You done killed one too many. Next thing you know, these people is outside shoveling up the ground for her to, put the body in, but she's faking like she gonna put these flowers and this and that and other. He's like, well, you only need about 6 inches for that or some shit. She said, don't question me. These are some ones from somewhere else. Don't fucking question me. Just dig, bitch. Not that she said that, but that was the fuck what I was getting. Meanwhile, the next thing you know, her and the son are dropping bulbs and shit in, and he's saying that when this comes back, her death won't be for nothing. It will come back beautiful or whatever. Then this bitch goes on to talk about, apparently his father was that way and they dysfunctional. And please leave it below. Am I the only one that checked on the part where she said to keep the bloodline pure, sometimes you end up with some psychotics? So basically, some ancestral shit. And I'm like, ain't this a bitch? The fuck? No wonder this motherfucker's crazy. Next thing you know, he's talking about he should have been an actor, and that's why he's killing, because he hasn't been able to express himself, and the clown made it where he could, and now he's gonna go to his room in his motherfucking tighty whities and be the queen that he is and work out and say, my body, I'm gonna be the star murderer. Bitch, please. He's working out, and when I hold their hands down, I'm gonna do what the fuck? Meanwhile, this crazy Bessie bug ass bitch of a mama, she's just okay with the shit, cause she probably done had him with her daddy. I cannot. Probably the daddy, the uncle, the brother, just a motherfucking funky ancestral three-way. I'm not ready for this shit today. Okay. That shit goes on. Then let me go back to Russell Eddington, and y'all know I'm gonna call him that because he was on True Blood. And was he flashing back? And it was like they going to this showing of the freaks and the withered arm and the seal man, and then it's supposed to be the two-headed bitches. He done sawed them in half. And he goes to a point where he's pulling this cupcake together. He done got with the bitch and said, well, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And she said, really, Boosh? Stop it. And she said, I told you I wasn't going to be a part of murder. And I have to live with them, and I want some more money. You sick bitch. Knowing that these people are going to be killed. You just as sick as that bastard is. Anyway, he's there, and somehow he's in some... Is it dreaming this shit? And I'm thinking, Lord, Dot and Mott is just dead, honey. And they're just there. Just... You know, and they looking and like, the woman says, well, what happened to this one? Looks dismayed. And he goes on and goes into this and says she had pneumonia and shit. And basically she died before the other one. Meanwhile, there was a scene where he done took the pink cupcakes. And of course, the dumbass head over here. This is what I mean. I couldn't have two heads because, bitch, if I didn't eat none, you didn't eat none, bitch. I don't fuck with me. You won't piss for a week. Don't fuck with me. So... She done ate the shit he's talking. They supposed to be on the show. Next thing you know, this bitch is coughing and spitting, shit's coming out of her mouth, and I'm like, I don't do the body fluids. So the other one's like, what's going on? Take her to the doctor. And he didn't try to get her to eat her cupcake, and you know she's a smart ass. That would be me on this side. Hell no. The fuck? You know, just the sheer madness of the fact that you're sitting here talking and not even shook at all by the fact that I got two heads, bitch, concerns me. Because it shakes me up and I got the fucking two heads. I'm just saying. So, well, I ain't got them, thank you, Jesus. But she, yes, baby. She, what? And then she's sitting in there dying, veins and shit, looking dead. The motherfucker, the other one's like, please take us to the hospital. He said, I told you to eat your cake. And she didn't eat the cake. He done smothered the fuck out of her. But then there's another scene where they there and he tries to give them the cake. And she's like, we're going to be on TV. We got to watch our weight. So what the fuck? Okay. Meanwhile, Elsa, Miss Honey Cabbage with the legs and the shit. She goes out after the pussyhead man that, well, he just did what he did to the Hamifa bitch. So she's coming. He says, here comes Elsa, whatever the fuck. She comes out singing on some shit, and this bitch is really fucking delusional. She comes singing, the crowd is laughing at her. This bitch is looking like she done learned how to put her motherfucking highlight on her face from YouTube. And I'm just saying all that light white shit. I can't. And I'm like, what the fuck? And Lord, they done put more wrinkles on her face and shit. Her eyes is red from the opium or whatever the fuck she doing. And they done threw food at her and this and that and other. Now, before that, Russell Eddington tried to get her to say, well, why don't you go into TV? And she said, no, there's no art in that and blah, blah, blah. And before I do that, I'll just, bitch, ain't no art in nothing you do. That ugly motherfucking powdered blue ass, ridiculous ass suit you had on, bitch. I just wanted to just throw an iron at your ass, bitch, because she was wrinkled and you looked and I do mean iron you and the suit. I'm just saying. Wrinkly ass. They really have done the makeup on her and added the extra wrinkles because she don't really look like that. Anywho, so she decides after she gets booed and they basically throw salad bowls and shit and bananas and a full-course meal at her ass. While the little woman is like, they playing like, Lord, we gotta play, we ain't gonna eat. We just gonna have to play for this bitch. Go on, bitch, sing it, bitch. I swear, you know that's what they thinking. Yes, bitch, you better. You know, they just, keep going. You know, and I'm like, Lord, let the little bitch sing. Because I just need this big grown ass wrinkly bitch to stop fucking singing, y'all. I'm telling you. So she gets off, and next thing you know, Russell goes in there, and she said, and what you say about the TV? I guess so, bitch. I mean, what else is it? And this is where Dot and them gonna come in. She goes and talks to them, and they say, well, how you gonna be on the show? And she said, I'm gonna have my own show, and I'm going to this and that and other. And bitch, you ain't gonna have shit. You're just delusional. Meanwhile, the Hamifa bitch's husband and the bearded bitch's baby daddy and the pussy hand man's daddy he's at this, you know, during that time, something like a gay bar, but it was, you know, and he's been dating this young man or whatever. You know, that's working or whatever. He's like, I can't stand the thing about you doing this. And the dude said, honey, these are Johns, honey. The worst thing that happens, I might have a bloody ass sometimes or something. And I'm like, Lord, somebody pump the damn brakes today. Pull this motherfucker over because this ride is too much. He's talking, he want to put him in a place. The dude's like, I don't want it. He gets up and leaves. In the midst of that, before this happened, the crazy ass motherfucking ancestral baby comes in and he's looking for his next victim. Sits down and talks and says $1 for a conversation, $5 for this, $20 to take me behind the building and fuck, and yada yada yada. So he takes him to his little place. He comes up with this shit. I'm gonna turn around, you turn around, and however we turn back around. This motherfucker, now the man, the prostitute is like, okay, well, you know, hey, whatever. This motherfucker turns around with the knife and stabs the fuck out of the man. He done killed him. The man ain't died. He crawled and started stabbing him in the back. Then he had him on the bed and he said, well, one thing, you gotta get rid of the evidence. He starts sawing the man. The man said, kill me. Just kill me. He's like, you're making me feel bad. Why don't you just die? Bitch, really? Making you feel bad? Motherfucker, if you wasn't feeling bad when you gutted me with the first stab. Whew. Anywho, that shit's going on. Now, you know Mr. Crazy Ass, who the daddy, he's just a lunatic. He goes home, there's a scene. Miss Honey Hermaphrodite is in there and it's like, how was your day? You know, she's going through this shit and telling him, oh, and I can have a baby. Oh, and I know you the daddy and this and that and other. She read his ass dust and said, whatever you do to me, once I get this motherfucking clitoris shaved down to a normal size, I will be too much woman for you and I'm going to live with the bearded bitch. That's your ex-wife. And by the way, I just got finger fucked by your son with the motherfucking pussy hands. This motherfucker, when he realizes she gonna get rid of that, because apparently she been bending him over with that large oversized clitoris. That's why he been all right with her. He goes to the doctor and breaks his motherfucking hands. He don't want the shit cut off. okay. I can't make this shit happen tonight. I'm telling you, this shit happened here. Meanwhile, y'all, Queenie popped up. And I'm like, you know, And y'all, did I miss the fucking nun? See, y'all, with so much going on, I think I missed the bitch coming in. Leave that shit below. Queenie calls for her mama, who's under the motherfucking exotic plants in the front yard where the crazy ancestral ass granddaughter, son, brother done killed her because she done said some shit to him. Really? Whew. Queenie, and then the mama says, do you remember being with him and playing? And he cried, and I tried to go to him, but I raised him how I was raised, and you know, the nanny did, and I'm hoping that Queenie gonna be something like what she was in the Coven. At least throw some grease on yourself and burn the bitch, you know. Well, I just wanted to come back. I just can't help it. And the bitch starts crying. Queenie's like, honey, I feel uncomfortable. Tell my mother to call me. Girl, bitch, if you ain't got a motherfucking direct line to the afterlife, bitch, you might not be getting that call. Now, you might, I don't know what you're going to do to talk. Just pray about it, Puddin'. She's gone, and you don't even know it. That went on, what the fuck? What the fuck? I have to stop that because I don't know what the fuck to say after that. After this shit tonight, I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm trying to understand, and don't let me forget the part when the damn son said, I don't want to be like Dad hanging on the street on an old oak. She gonna say this is the 50s. That's not gonna happen. People will be missed. Unlike the damn maid that's under the motherfucking flowers that this bitch done killed. Y'all, I'm mentally drained. I am fucking mentally drained. I can't. I don't have the energy. What? Ooh, y'all, that's all the fuck I want to talk about because I can't bear no more. And I'm going to go back and watch it again because I know that I must have blinked. I went to the toilet or something and missed a scene or some shit like that because I'm still like, what the fuck did I just watch? What? I don't know. Y'all leave that shit below. That's what I got on this shit. I'm sorry it's not as long, but what am I Never mind this crazy ass bitch who's supposed to be the damn fortune teller. This bitch is trying to get with the claw hand, pussy hand man. Because she must be done heard. What the fuck? And I got to have 5% more and dotting them just sitting motherfucking ducks. And on the next one, they going to start questioning, trying to see what old girl did to them and yada yada. What? Y'all leave that shit below. This shit done shook me up tonight. I really want to see y'all input, and I don't think I don't read y'all comments. I do. I read each and every one of them. Each and every one of them. So, you know, it's kind of hard after the video's been up a minute to comment back, but I'm going to try to do more of that because I want y'all to know that I do watch y'all, you know, read y'all shit. I need to know y'all input on this shit. What the fuck? I'm out of here, y'all. I will be back in here tomorrow to talk about, I think I'm going to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and upload the video for the shit. I've been talking about the rain and all that. Something. I'm still doing the videos every day, Lord willing. I draw a breath. I'm definitely going to talk about my favorite oil. As y'all can see, I done used down. And I had this conditioner here, this hair crack, honey, but I'm going to wait for that. I probably will. What I will do is do 2 videos so that I can put them up so I don't miss a day of y'all having a video. I think you're supposed to make a video regardless every day. You can't just do that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to just make it and try to do it early and get it in. So, y'all, I'm out of here. Leave y'all thoughts below. Much